All right. Here we are. Boy, oh boy. You're probably watching this for the first time, or maybe you watched the previous video, but I literally just got this all set up to where I'm visible now, and you can see me, and the stocks, the whole bit. So, long story short, we are just launching off this live stream. I've been trading for a couple hours. I'm actually currently in a short trade. Not quite sure where it's at right now because I set the trade, got in the short, and started setting up the camera so I can record what's going on, and we're going to look at it now. So basically on my screen you'll see I'm trading on the vlog on Thinkorswim platform. We're going to look at the chart that I have here set up, and it looks like we're still doing okay. So here we are where my crosshairs are, and I bought in, let's see, so we're in BA, I'm sorry, we're in BABA, so forget everything I said there. We're in BABA short, 200 shares. I'm sorry, 200 shares, 2 stocks, right? So this is a beginner's channel for traders that are looking to get into day trading, are looking to get more information on trading. That's what we're going to be doing here. I've been trading for some time, but it's been sort of on the back burner. I've been current in stocks, and I'll go over some of those with you guys and girls, but right now we're going to just kind of dive into where I'm at currently, which is day trading the BABA for the short. So on my screen we're going to look at what profits I have thus far. Those of you that are not too familiar with the Thinkorswim platform, you will get familiar with it at this point, or as you continue to watch on, if you so choose to. We will kind of go over what we have. So on my screen right here, these are all my open positions currently. A lot of these I've had open for a few months. Some have been just added in maybe a week or two, but the majority of them I've had. I feel that the markets are going to go up, so I believe we hit a bottom, and so that's why I'm sitting in a lot of these stocks. However, the day trading stock we're dealing with right now is Alibaba, so BABA. You can see I have it highlighted here on the screen. I have 135 now. For whatever reason, it looks as if I didn't get to 200, although I submitted to get to 200, but for whatever reason, because I owned 65 shares of BABA previously, so that's why we're showing the 135. So my mistake with the 200. Nonetheless, that's what we got going on, yeah, that's that. So what we're doing is we're sitting here waiting to find out what is going to happen with BABA. Now, as you can see in our discussion, so far it's it's basically sitting in a neutral state. I was looking for it to bounce off this top, which I'm thinking a lot of other people were as well. Looking at the breadth, we come back over here. This I have set up for the breadth. So right here in this indicator here, you'll see this is the VIX, and basically this line here in the middle indicates a flat line. So whoever buys or sells will show up on this particular chart. Now, if it is above this line, then you have somebody buying the stock. If it goes below this, then they're selling the stock. So essentially, because we're in the short sell, we want this VIX to drop below that zero line. This VIX takes in consideration the NASDAQ, takes in consideration of a lot of different stocks, but you know, everything kind of trades in unison. So this is considered the VIX, the breadth of the market. Right now, as you can see, it's above. Ideally, we wanted to go down to the thousands. It's not doing that, so it's not really moving in our favor. So what we're going to do is come back and monitor what is going on here from the stock. So looking back at it now, we're just going to kind of wait and see. Now, this is one of the largest candles up, and I do want to get into this stock for it to go up. I just figured today, looking at the chart, looking at what's going on, would be a good maybe chance to short it, and I got it up in this region right here. What this is telling us now, however, is that the point of least resistance is up, right? Because we dropped way down here this morning. This is a 5-minute chart, so 5, 10, 15 minutes. First 15 minutes it dropped, and then since the first 15 minutes, its climb has never broke below that first 15 minutes. So it's a pretty strong day in consideration to what happened this morning, which is why I was essentially long in BA before this short sell. I just figured, you know, up to this point where we're right here, we had a double top, and I figured, well, maybe we'll have a little drop down and get involved with it. So that's where I bought the 200 and minus what I had currently had, the 65, which we will be buying before this segment closes. We will go ahead and drop that. Put in a buy for Alibaba. But right now, what are we going to do? Well, we can kind of discuss other markets. We can discuss different things. Essentially, what I wanted to do is create this channel to be a place where we can go over the details of the trades, and hopefully come up with a format that is entertaining and also informative. So that's the idea behind the channel. And I figured, you know, what other place to start than to just throw up a vlog here, a style live trade, and that's what we have going on today. So if any of you guys enjoy this video, you know, and want to see more of it, you know, definitely leave a comment and definitely leave a like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. You know, we're going to see how far this channel can go. I mean, at the end of the day, let's see. I know things have slowed down when it comes to new channel growth, I think you could say, given in relative to when we first started the channel, which was back in 2012 or 2020, which is when COVID happened, right? So with COVID, I believe that you had, you know, a lot more people that were looking for entertainment, looking for ideas on trading and so on and so forth, and so there was a lot more people watching. Nonetheless, whoever's out there, let's go together, let's build this channel from start to finish, and make some money along the way. So that's what we're doing now, and we're going to continue to do that, and like I said, monitor this stock in these markets and kind of see where things are. So, possibly treat this more as a trading podcast almost, right? I think that's what we could probably do. So what I like to do is look up different things as I'm going. So I'm also a web developer. So I'm going to talk about things with that. I'm also a business owner. So we're going to kind of talk about some business ideas, real estate and things like that. Currently I have some real estate and some businesses that are doing well. So I do plan on elaborating on those and hopefully shedding some light to everybody out there on what I've done and things you can do as well. So right now we're looking at, let's see if we can scoop up, what do we call it? Stock cast. Let's see if we can do that. That'd be awesome. Stock cast. I always look at this first to see. So somebody has stock cast, which is a pretty neat name, I think. We could also do stock podcast. See what we got happening there, and that's available, but at a premium. And sometimes I like to see who's selling it and see sometimes you can get a different thing. So trading podcast, market podcast. I used to own Market Chat, market podcasts, but I had Market Chat, I believe. And we're going to kind of look through some of these. So yeah, buy now, and it's on GoDaddy. Let's see something, Market Chat. Let's see, I used to have that domain. And I know this is kind of going off a little bit. So Market Chat, but I had marketchat.net, I believe. Yeah, marketchat.net is what I had. There's marketchat.com, marketchat.net. So, yep, marketchat.net is available. That's cool. I used to have that. I had Rate Stock, which was going to be a cool one. That got scooped up by somebody, and it's been on the market now. It screwed me out of that, but that's all right. What are you going to do? Anyways, that's what I thought we can get rolling. Is stock blog, and that's for $1,000. I had Blog Trader. Somebody stole that. Yeah, see, what they did. Look at that. Somebody stole Blog Trader. See that? Name's cheap. This domain is cheap. This domain is registered. Yep. See that? So somebody got my Blog Trader. Son of a guns. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I'm on YouTube first, baby. That's what matters. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. Let's go back, see what's happening with our stock. Let's see what's going on here. So yeah, we're still climbing up. So we're probably getting away from our profit on it. Let's see, monitor. Baba. So we're still up $44. So it's really not moving much, and I'm assuming that's because we're on the 5-minute chart. Let's do a 15-minute chart. So, wow, look at that. Look at that. Now, if that don't look like a bull flag, then what does? I mean, you kind of come over here and let's see what the bull flag is. So, let's get a drawing set and let's look for a trend, right? And basically what we have is you have it coming straight up. You got it coming like this. You see, it's a bull flag. See, it's coming like this. Now, if we look at bull flag, let's see here, bull flag, pattern. And let's take some look-sees at what we have here. So here is a good indicator. You have it coming down and the bull flag shooting up. So that's basically what we have happening. See? Coming up, coming down, and then our breakout. So our breakout's going to be up in this area somewhere. Now, we've already been in BA, and like I said, we plan to stay in BA. So our breakout is going to be anything up here. However, if you're looking at the 15-minute, it's dropping. Now, here's when things get super tricky, right? Because you have that bear flag, and people are going to see it. You know what I mean? And they're going to want to trade it. So you got to be cautious. At the end of the day, you really have to be cautious when these patterns show themselves. You know, it's almost like too good to be true. But in order for them to happen, right, they have to happen. So it's, you know, it's just more information that you can take and use to make an informed decision on whether or not you're going to stay or whether or not you're going to, you know, leave the trade. So what we can do is jump on over to another live. I'm going to do this for a minute and let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can get some people over here, right? We go to YouTube and we go, you got live. Let's go with day trading live. Now there's a one that I like. I think it's he's got the same close. Yeah, I don't see the feller. You got this guy over here. He's boosted up. He's got 44,000 watching, 43,000 watching, and 63,000 watching, 29,000 watching. Let's see what we got here. We're going to get in the chat here. And we're going to share our video, right? Come over here. Well, we don't want to hear it, do we? Let's come on over here.
Futures trying to hang on to positive territory here this morning, coming off the sharp declines we saw on Monday. All three U.S. markets back to the downside in a big way. We were basically at session lows when all was said and done yesterday. The S&P and the NASDAQ down about 2%. The Dow shed more than 600 points at the end of the day. It was broad-based as well. All 11 S&P sectors in negative territory at the end of the session yesterday. It was tech, however, that led. The NASDAQ was the worst off when everything was finished on Monday. We'll see if we can't get a little bit of a bounce going here this morning. We're watching some of the retail names again. Macy's to the upside. Not a great report for Macy's. We'll talk about that coming up. Zoom also on watch. Big move for Zoom. Their worst growth rate since they went public for ZM. So not good for Zoom to the downside. Chinese e-commerce platform JD.com on watch off earnings. Pinduoduo, remember yesterday, very strong after they said they're going to move into North America. Plans to launch a North American site coming up in September for PDD. It's Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. TraderTV.live starts now.
Everybody out there, say what's going on. Let's get some people in this channel. So we'll give it a little bit of time, see if we get somebody in here, check things out.
Business activity data coming up here this morning.
Looking at this bull flag.
That could be a market-moving event outside of
probably going to set a stop loss here.
A lot to deal with this morning, however. There is more inflation-related data coming up later in the week. We'll also get Fed Chair Powell making some
probably
comments at the
at
end
the
of the week on Friday at
189,
Jackson Hole. Yeah, there we go. 0.1 right now for the S&P,
So,
0.04 for the Dow,
I kind of want to get
0.12 for
into
the
it for
NASDAQ,
long
trying to lead us
term.
back
Should I
higher
sit
after
overnight is the
the
question.
NASDAQ led us to the downside yesterday. Positive down here as well. Crude up 1%,
we're at
1.2
this
and 2
support.
for
This is
Bitcoin
a
and
day
Ethereum.
chart.
Remember, Ethereum with a big
coming
move down
coming
yesterday,
down.
more than 7% at the end of
And
the
what
day.
we have
Should be an interesting one coming up here. Good morning, guys. Tuesday morning. Here we have a number of individual movers on the move once again, including AMC.
179,
Ape, obviously very active here once again. We'll get into those. Zoom, not a
depending
good
on what we can
report
do
at all.
here.
Big move to the downside.
Definitely going to probably get
Yeah, there's your double-digit
before we
mover.
leave. 50
Zoom,
shares.
obviously, here today,
The upside.
down like
See what we
11%
can
or
get
so.
here.
But it's not the only thing out there. JD.com reported Pinduoduo, like you said, Brennan, is pretty strong there. And Xpeng to the downside. That's going to put NEO in play for me. NEO
15
reports later
minutes.
this week, but NEO is
Yeah.
at that big level. So,
So
gonna be all
I
over
think
that.
I'm going
Of
to wrap
course,
it up
AMC
there.
is still going to be on
I'm
my
going to
mind.
look. You can
Whether or
see
not
what's going on here, what I'm in. I'm in this for the short.
And AMC
Looks like
stabilizes.
we're going to make a
we'll
little
see.
bit of
That would
money
make some
here.
logical sense, at least in my mind, given the
let's see
dynamics
here.
here. And let's not
So
forget about
our
the fact that
pot
we had a
limit
pretty big
is
red day
53
yesterday. Market's
on
pretty
the
much
day.
flat, but the chips with the chips ever weak, so those are going to be back in
and on
play.
the day was
100%.
30, so
Today I am going to actually look at Intel
essentially
after
we're up
watching
to 30
Micron and
bucks.
Intel and the short
Right, I
was
was
the
hoping
short
to
was
hit a
good on
target
all
of
of them,
$100,
but the short was
$200
better
at
on
least.
Intel, and I was looking at maybe the
But,
wrong one. So I'm going to be looking at some Intel here today, although they
not
had some
quite
positive
sure if
news.
we're gonna hit it.
But I still feel the overall trend in the chips has been
Things are
downside for
certainly
one.
looking up at the moment.
Yeah, yesterday we had
right?
big
Look at
shorts
this
in
5
AMD
minutes, man, we're
and
starting to
Apple.
fall
And
here.
there's some
We've
good trades all
fell
around.
below
Honestly,
that.
this market has been
Right below
fantastic
that
to trade.
flag.
Whether or not you are trading some of
So,
those meme stocks like a Bed Bath and
we
Beyond,
might
and
get us a
AMC
little
and
break
GM,
to the
and those
downside.
Uh-oh. Zoom cranking right
Already.
now. Yeah, Zoom's starting to go to the
So, I
downside.
guess we'll
I thought
kinda
we'd be able
hang out
to
here
get
for
a
a little
possible
bit
bounce to 90 there.
and see
I do want to
what
short
happens here. See
85,
if
but I don't want to do anything
we
in the
break.
pre-market here
and
on
if we
Zoom.
break,
85 is, we
I'm
just put the sticky
thinking
note
we're
out. It was a
gonna
little bit late there.
probably
Just came out right
cash
now,
out at
about
the
5 minutes ago.
138,
So
you know,
check
right
that out.
in
And I
this
do have
region.
Zoom on there, and I'm looking at
I don't see
85.
it
I thought we
falling
could
all
get
the
a
way back
bounce
down.
back
It's
to 90 just because
355.
it's down 12%, and we've seen
So
that.
yeah, I
Remember
don't see it
yesterday
breaking
at
all the
about
way
350
down.
or whatever, or
You know,
yeah, I guess
real big
350 when we were
sell-off.
doing
I
the
don't see
review
that
of the
happening.
earnings plays.
You
Coming
never
today,
know.
I
I
said
mean,
like if
it's a
Zoom
stock
reported
market. You know,
maybe
anything
2
can happen.
weeks ago,
I
3
used
weeks
to,
ago, probably
as I
would
used
have
to, I still
rifled
do
up
kinda
today, but
picture
you're off earnings.
trading the
Not
stocks
today.
as
I mean,
almost,
I feel like the
being
market's
in a herd,
pivoted a little bit
line
here.
of a herd
We're
of
going to wait for
bulls
Jackson Hole on
charging
Friday.
you.
We're going to see what happens here at the end
And
of
as
the
they're
year.
charging
and what Fed
you,
Chair
you know,
Powell has to
everybody's
say.
like,
But
get out of the way,
Zoom
get out
in
of the
this
way, get out of the
environment,
way.
yeah,
They're going
not
to charge
they're
over you.
making money. It's just
And,
a little bit of a lower down
you know, the
forecast
second
here for
that
them,
you
and not as
heed
much
their
money
warnings
as
and get out of
expected.
the
So
way
Zoom
is
getting
whenever
into down at
the herd
11%.
stops.
Yeah, we'll still be shorting
and
AMD.
turns
I
around
want to
and
look at
goes the
Apple
other
today.
way.
I think
It's
Apple
pretty
yesterday
much like,
took
hey,
down 168. That was a beautiful short into
you
the
have to
close.
figure out
I think
that
today we take
whenever
169 to the upside.
that herd
Let's
is
just see if
coming
the
at you,
NASDAQ can hold.
you got to kind of really
Obviously,
pay
we're not gonna be
attention
going
on
long
what's
anything.
going
The NASDAQ's
on
gonna stay
and
under,
don't get
the
you know,
watermark
fear
here,
into
but
moving
I'm
in
looking
a
to get
direction
some
because
longs
everybody else
today.
is doing
Maybe,
it.
so we'll see if we can switch it up.
And
We're
that's where it
already
gets
into
tricky, so,
AMC here off of $10. So
yeah, that's kind of
again,
one
we
of my
have,
analogies.
you know, we
is,
still
right when you
today.
think
Hopefully, the
that
system will
herd
be
is
fine.
gonna
I mean, I'm already in it. So I
pump
already
right over the
have
top
my
of
faith
you
in
and
this.
ends up moving
Which
away,
Neil said, like,
you
I don't
know,
know, man.
so-
Let it open up before you take the fill.
so
But you know
that's
what?
that,
it was
man.
more.
So, yeah, I'm gonna
it was-
change.
No, it was. You said you didn't trust it.
It was a
heading
halt.
here.
It was a
Yeah,
halt.
yeah,
I just
no, I
want
don't-
to see. I want to see a normal
let's
halt,
go
and
with,
then.
Yeah, I don't know. AMC
trading.
might not halt today. I mean, I feel like if things get figured out,
let's go
hopefully
with,
it trades like a normal stock. I mean, it didn't.
ABA
It only halted
stock.
yesterday off the open. I can't even
Change
show
it,
you
man.
the chart, so there's no point. But it only halted yesterday after the open,
The,
and that was
title
because
for
of those
the,
ape shares. Just going crazy, and people not knowing the
basically
valuation,
we're
including
really
myself.
talking about,
But we just went
Alibaba.
long
That's
here at
really what we're looking
1060,
at now.
and actually had an
Just kinda
offer
compare other
out
stocks.
at
If we go
90. It
over
went to
to,
85,
say,
so maybe we'll put something in the 80s again.
let's see,
But so far,
Apple
so good. We
was one
want
I
to
was
hold it
looking at
against this
earlier,
bottom of
right?
1030
And they're
here for AMC. So I
a
feel like
little
AMC is
different,
going to be my best
right?
stock here today, like it was
And, Netflix
yesterday.
is another one.
But yeah, should be an exciting one. And what
So
I was getting
Netflix
at, Brandon,
is
was no
kinda
matter what you're looking at
sitting
here,
around
whether or
here.
not it be the oil stocks. I mean, wow,
Different.
how great have they been? lately. So energy really
industry.
bumping. The
And
EV
they're
names, it's what,
crushing
6 straight
it.
down
Wow.
days for Tesla.
They're doing really good.
Heading into it, 6 straight down day,
They
and then a
peaked
bump
out
up
pretty
today.
good.
That's
That's
going to be really
impressive.
awesome heading into the split, I believe, is tomorrow.
yeah, they've been
So
doing
that's
real
going to be
good. So
awesome
they
for
were at, like,
Tesla.
what, about
So
a month
EV
ago?
moving around,
Yeah.
big tech is
So they had a
moving
good
around. We
rally,
talked about
84.
Apple. Neil talked about Intel and some of the chip names that video.
But they're getting close to that.
Palo Alto is fine. They're
what is that
splitting.
600
But they're going to split. They're going to do.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
They're going to do a 3-for-1. I don't actually. I got to check what the date is, but Palo Alto's always been that stock that kind of gets ignored because it's so expensive. But it's a great company, and a lot of people love it. But I think we're going to be trading a bit more when they do that split, whenever that happens. It's a 3-for-1. I know that much. They approved it. It's just a matter of the
back to
actual.
200 is more reasonable. I mean, I never traded Google on the show once before it split, and then it became like my number one stock. And then same thing with Amazon too. Both of us looking at that now that it's 35 bucks now. So yeah, definitely, Brendan. A lot of liquidity situations happening here. Falsified or not, there's lots of trading opportunities.
Yeah, we don't have to wait too long, guys. On Pan W, it's September 14th is the first trade day. So just next month we'll get Pan W divided by 3. Tesla aftermarket tomorrow. You get the shares, and then Thursday we get to trade it for the first time. So that should be exciting as well for Tesla. More, let's jump into a few other things here. More Twitter drama. There's a whistleblower, apparently. Twitter's former security head, in fact, coming out talking to CNN. This is CNN reporting this. Basically saying that they don't have the resources to fully understand the number of bots on the platform, and we're never motivated to use those. So, Twitter, big move down here. It's more than 4% already. Pretty much.
Send it out.
I don't know why it would go down on that.
Well, because
let's go ahead and look
essentially,
at it here.
the theory would be that the whistleblower would give more credence to Elon Musk's
$4, right? And I always like to
about the
confirm
misleading on the
what we're
bots.
doing.
So if that were the case, and that's his grounds to be able to
you
break
can
the deal,
see
if they
we
break the
got,
deal, stock $30.
One plus
At this
one,
point,
sell.
the market's rallied a little bit, so maybe you call it like the mid
Now,
20s
the
to
stock is
30 level.
currently
Though
at,
I think we were saying earlier that it could be a heck of a lot worse than that for Twitter, which
109.36.
is still possibly true.
109.36.
Whether this is true or not,
And
look,
we can write
it's
that
one
down
employee,
so we
maybe they got
know.
an extra round. I have no idea. So all we can look at is the price action. It was 44 before this. It was 40 after that. I'm looking at probably a fade somewhere around that 42 if it stabilizes.
Just to kind of
and
see
that
that, just
40
to get
even
to
that
wrap
I
your head
like
around
for
what's
support, I
going
would
on,
assume
right?
that there's buyers down
So we
there.
can see now if
again.
this
But
goes to one,
if it somehow
goes
recovers
down,
and sees that 44 level, I think up there,
then we can
it's
compare
pretty
what it
solid
is.
to sell. It's
You know,
diddling in
we're
the middle
making
right now. So
our-
probably
what
worth
position are we in for the
backing
long,
off from
for the
this
short?
one. And at the open when it settles down,
one
you
of
can have a
those
look at it.
situations.
But 40 has been a
And we'll go
decent
from
buy
there.
spot.
So,
It's just
looking at see
you know,
if so we're up
that
one
news could
dollar,
end up a heck of a
right?
lot worse than 3%
So far,
down if
$1.
there's more to it. Like if it's
And
really
the
substantial
stock
and
is
it really
at
does give Elon a leg
109.41.
up, then suddenly you're not
So,
talking about being down 3%. If the deal gets broken, it's much worse
yeah,
than
like I
that.
said,
And maybe
keep
this is
an
the
eye
kind
on
of thing
that.
that leads
I
to
think I
an
might have
agreement
done a reverse
or
trade on
settlement,
that. It's
right?
still a
Like,
little
so
bit
that's
nuanced
certainly a
on the
possibility, and then there
option,
could be a
so
meeting in the middle.
we'll all learn that
We keep
together.
joking about things like 44.20
Keep an
and
eye on CF.
42.69, but that's
And,
basically
we're
where the
gonna
stock
head
has
back
been
over
hanging
to
around.
our
So I don't know. I feel like if
Baba.
there's a deal that happens, maybe
Baba's
it just
breaking.
sort of is in this range
So
or
that's
a
on
little
the
bit higher
day.
than this.
Looks
But
like
you
it
got
might be
it's ears
hit
to
another
the
little
ground for
drop.
this one for more updates, and I don't think I'll be
So
trading it day
close.
one.
We're still really
Yeah,
close.
I'm not even
we
too
are
interested
still
in Twitter,
really,
to be
really
honest
close.
with you. I mean, it is just one of
on
those
this
things where you're not really going to be trading too much
breakout,
on technicals.
so
There's no
you guys
reason
just now
for it to
joining.
bounce off
We're
lows or
looking
go
at this
through
bull
highs or anything
flag.
like that. It's just
That's
going to
What is
forming
the
here on Alibaba.
Oh, no, yeah, no, good trade. I mean, it could be a great
And
trade.
we're waiting for the
I'm not.
breakout.
For me, it's going to
currently
be
in it
hard
for
to
the
look
short.
at a technical
So,
level for Twitter, just
go-
because of
go
some of
ahead
that
back
stuff
and
that's
take a look.
released at any time. We'll see. I don't know.
kinda see
We talked
what's
about this. I remember when
happening
Arun
here
was here
shortly.
too. He's like, I don't want to trade
As you
this
can
name
see, though,
because
we
too much
are
headline risk and blah blah
breaking
blah. But
to the low
we're
side,
here to
which is
trade.
what
So
we want.
I'm going to go over to Tesla. I mean,
Monitor
Tesla, even though the market is today
trade
starting
here.
to head to the
So
downside a little bit now,
CF,
you have
we're gonna
Tesla
take a
up
look
half a
now,
percent,
$4 right
heading
now.
into
Actually, you
tomorrow's
see it
split,
here.
right? So we'll see. Tomorrow's going to go 3 for 1, so you're not going to see $800 anymore on Tesla. It's going to get divided by 3. But it is now. This is 6. I think it was 6 straight days to the red side
we
here.
might
And
get out
maybe
of this
today,
because
I
it's
was
not
thinking the
exactly
Nasdaq
what
could
I
hold
was
green,
looking
and
to do,
I
right?
think it does. But there's
I want this
880.
thing
So I was
to
looking
fall
at this low from the
and make it
19th
pay.
here, where we bounced around
And
880. I
as
guess
it's
that was on
fallen,
Friday. That
we're
was the
losing.
bottom before edging up to 890
So,
there, and
we
then
did
hitting it the top.
see, what did
What
we
day
do
is today?
here? We did
23,
this.
right? So hitting the top yesterday of about 880 again, and then coming down to 860
We
and
did
now
the
inching up.
ask.
So I think Tesla breaking through
we
880 is a
bought
trade that I like
ask.
better than anything I was able to find on Twitter. So that's
we
878
bought
right there. It is starting to head to the downside. If you did like Twitter short, I just don't think the short into a split is the right idea, but it held 860 yesterday. So any kind of a long back down to 860 I like for Twitter. I think you test that and you give that to 858, which was yesterday's bottom, or you take out that 880 early. So for me, I think Tesla's in play today off of what tomorrow is going to be reversed. It's 3-1, right? Isn't it? It's 3-1, I think. So Tesla 3-1. So you'll get this stock back down. We'll see the price, but roughly $280, $300. Something like that, depending on where we close. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of interest in Tesla today, and we'll see what happens with everything. But I like 880 break or back down to 858, 860 bottom, which was yesterday right down there. It was made early yesterday at about 10 o'clock. So I think that could hold again. So if the market does come to the south side, I'm going to be short names.
So this is the call side, put side is for it to go down. Short.
First segment of the show, guys, brought to you by True Trading Group. We thank them for
but you could also, have more bid and buy it for the others. It's a little bit tricky.
Here's the note on
we'll go over that
I'll show you the
later videos, but right now,
great report for Pan W and the stock split
over
to
here at the ask.
And it was,
I'll
have to find it again,
here at the ask.
Where is it?
And
3 for 1, there it is. 3 for 1 for Pan W, so we're up almost 10% here.
Not the end of the world.
Monster,
negative $4.
For them. It's very smart, because this has been, it is one of those companies, man. It's just, it's not that they're too expensive or price themselves out of other people's markets, but it's generally been the type of name. It's like, well, it's too expensive. I'm not going to be invested in that, or traders
we're going to get a breakout, but we're still
at the same time, it has
bull
been
flag
incredibly resilient. And I look at it today, and it's like, oh my goodness, like, just have a quick look and see a breakout from 540. I'd be playing dips probably into the 50
it's not
range.
breaking out. It's not breaking one way or the other.
When this is $180 stock and you're starting to play off of like $2-3 ranges, that would make a little bit more sense. The spread has always been problematic for entry points into this. We'll see if there's volume. But what a tremendous, opportunity I think it's going to be when it does
to about 3 o'clock. It's pretty stagnant.
Beast, and I get it. The valuations are still expensive in the space. So any cybersecurity, you kind of have to grit your teeth and know that they just are an expensive group, and pretty much nothing. At this point, like, that's just sort of how it is. It hasn't stopped this one from being sort of
halfway through the day,
for lack of a better term. It's got room to run. It looks like we're in the midst of a bit of a breakout here, and we'll see. I don't know if it can extend back into highs, simply because the market feels like it's trying to round off to a resistance level overall, and heading back down off of that. So it'll be challenging for a name like this to get to that high with its valuation.
Then again, it's
I just think it's going to be a great momentum play.
Made the breakout
definitely given some pretty good technical breakouts.
We won't know until we know.
That when it
we
goes,
won't know
and
until the market does what it wants to do.
Get, like,
as far as news out there,
and then ribs and rejects the 50 period and bounced off that many times on the daily chart.
You can look at the news here.
Consolidation breaks.
I'm going to go to Yahoo.
After that split. Still today, I'd be looking, if the market came down, I'd be looking at like 540, that breakout
see what's happening
for
here.
dips, right now you're like 17 bucks ahead of that. Could happen, but volume, we'll see if it's even there at the open.
All right, what
about Apes riding up here. We just took some profit there on AMC.
Right now.
We're long at 1063, and we got some out there at 1083. So a quick 20 cents there, only at 15%. We just tweeted that out. And again, even on the sticky note before I sent it out, it was like we're going long in the pre-market on AMC, so that was good. I think that a name that you could look at off of this strength in Pan W, we've talked about CrowdStrike before. I just feel like there's a lot of money on the sidelines, and if there's some
what kind of real breakout did we have
cybersecurity, why not hit up CrowdStrike? Today up 3.5%. And again, been hit over the last couple days. They get that relief rally today off of Palo Alto. The only difference is this is much more expensive. These guys have a forward PE.
Kathy Wood doubles down.
But
these two strong buy stocks.
But they have a forward PE of 104. Pan W's, Palo Alto's is 50. So you're paying up double for this growth name. But again, a little bit of a more Palo Alto's a more mature name. This one's a newer entrant, but CrowdStrike still lot of contracts for these guys, and we saw Cisco come out with a pretty good
just
report.
looking for like sediment,
followed by Palo Alto.
happening.
So I think CrowdStrike definitely has a look again at $200. Whether or not it's today or tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I really like that $200. And then we'll see what happens when their report comes. I don't know when they're reporting. Hold on a second.
So we look at S&P.
Which day? Thursday. Yeah. They already reported. Oh, 30th. Sorry, he's already been in the background. 30th. So yeah. So coming up. So I would say alert on this one.
So he's
if you wanted to buy options or something like that, I don't know how expensive they are, but this could be a good name to look out for today. CRW, CrowdStrike, Palo Alto Straggles. This is the name that I think can go a lot more than you think based off this. So let me just check quickly here on Flow Checker if there is a short interest on this name at all. And it's not too big, man. It's only 6.5%. So not much here on Crowd. Let's see, what was it on CRW? Quickly, the same 7%. So not much of a short float on either one of these names. I don't know what the historical float would be like on those, but for me, CrowdStrike can definitely work. So I would look at even like a 194 break today. The Crowd looks pretty juicy as well. So yeah, if you want to take a name that's off a little bit less than Pan,
not going to make that stock dump.
I'd look at CrowdStrike today.
We can look at some world news.
All right, a couple other earnings reports to be aware of today. SJM, Smucker's out. They raised their full year 2023 forecast and also their next quarter forecast as well. Here's the other one. Dick's Sporting Goods up in the pre-market here. Decent move, in fact. They also raised their forecast. Decent report for them right across the board. Not a lot of volume here, but
European drought, the worst in 500 years.
Yeah, you know what?
Negativity. I mean, you're talking about the news, so it's always going to be negative, right?
Oh, for the love of God.
Most of the time. But
it's Dick's
the
Sporting
sentiment,
Goods.
you kind of get a feel,
you
know, reading the news, reading the headlines, you kind of get a sentiment on.
I think it was the fact that you were talking about you're looking at some Dick's last
intraday tempo.
I mean, look, what people do at their own time. So
uplifting feel, uplifting. People are making a little bit of money. The stock's
realistically, the stock is going to be a nothing burger.
Then if there's kind of that
I just can't see it. It needs to break $120. I said if we see 120, this gets really spicy. It bounced off at 200. I was actually looking for if it was a downside move, then I think this would have been a much more interesting trade. If you're breaking 110, you're headed down to that 203 moving average. That gives you momentum from the fall here. Otherwise, you've got a fail break 115 wick top that needs to get taken out to get to 120. And then you need to break out from that price. It makes it difficult to structure a long here off a 3% move here today. So my first look is if it goes up, probably try fade 115 or fade 120. And shorting the retailers on earnings has been one of the worst trades this round of earnings. Every single time I've looked at a stock and tried to short it, even if I got it in good, like we had Target that one day, we ended up getting stopped out anyway. So I think Dick's is going to end up being the same sort of thing.
We're still forming that gold flag.
I'm not even trying unless we see 120. If we do go for whatever reason, break that 110 and the market's tanking, then suddenly the short off the lows, that makes a little bit of sense here.
Because we're getting near
you guys absolutely cracking me up.
Breakout.
We're
not really getting lower lows.
I'm
We're
looking
not really
at
getting higher highs,
on some strength there. I was thinking about maybe a 138. I don't think Amazon gets up to 138. Obviously, it's only 133.50 right now. But Amazon again, another name that's been hit over the last couple of days. As I believe the short. I talked about the short pieces over and over again. I think it's still in there. Earnings are way too high. They're gonna have to come down these estimates. I
we're gonna buy.
Want to be short all these big cap tech names here. So
I
don't know, 136 or so for this name on a kind of a bump up for Amazon. I kind of like that level there. So this would be something for me to look at. Amazon near this 136 short level, especially if this market can't hold water today. I'm just talking about this because of retail. I assume we're going to get the majors
want to do, and this is what you got to be careful
that we're looking at to go short.
Because it knows it feels it's got that breakout and wants me to shift to something. I
didn't look at that previous name,
I have to kind of do that.
But I like the
They've just say it.
I think the problem was that people were saying that you were looking at Dick's last night. I think that was
that's the name of the damn company.
Yeah, Dick's Sports.
That's how you all roll. And then Seinfeld said
that's how they all roll. But You know what? Honestly,
Now,
I just
you
if I don't trade
on
a
the
name,
breakout.
I generally don't look at it. So that's why. For
So we're
me,
gonna
I
just
haven't really
kinda
looked at that, so
signal
I'm
that
going to
we
look
did
at
a
it
breakout,
Amazon
right?
or
So
at a
kinda see
Macy's.
what was
It's just kind of like what I was saying about Palo Alto.
Now,
There's going to be
that
tons
was
of names to
lousy
trade
on
today.
a short sale.
So
That was
I did
definitely
not
a
even. I didn't
negative
look at that
short
report,
sale.
but I think that retail today
But
is
let's
going to
look
be
at our
popping. You can trade
thing
XRP
here.
as well. Any sort of an ETF that's involved with retail, I think would be a good one.
And we
But with
are
that
here
being
at
said, I don't know if we
Baba.
have any upgrades and downgrades on the retail
So
side.
we're negative $5
Jenny's
on
maybe
the
you go there
day.
after you shop, but let's go
So
over.
as you can
we've
see,
read it
it's
and see
starting
what's
to
up. I don't
trace
know
back,
what
but we have
Yeah, a number of
Baba,
names
65
on here, guys. We were
shares.
talking about Palo Alto. So again, anytime with
and as you
an
can
earnings
see,
name, so this one
we bought it at
Zoom
market.
as well.
And
There's,
this
there's
is
4,
critical.
5,
This is
6,
one of
or
those
7,
critical things that
both directions
you
on
really
these,
need to
but,
focus
PNW,
in on.
Obviously, very positive.
And this is
in
where
the
they get
pre-market.
you. This is
A
where the
very,
market
very
gets you.
positive
You're
note
playing
from
it
JP Morgan this
intraday.
morning on
And you start
charge
playing
point,
intraday,
talking about the
what
bill
you're
that
going to
was
get.
passed
You're
last
going to
week
get
and how they would benefit
a
the
lot
most
of
possibly.
suspicious
I mean,
activity
we
that
talked about the
happened.
monster round trip that crude oil had.
In the sense
here
that you're going to
yesterday.
start trading,
Here's MRO,
and it's going to start getting in your head as it did right there,
Apple back
right?
on here in MSD.
We're still looking at this bull flag.
I don't think
we're
we're
still
looking
long.
at
We
it,
said we were going to be
but
good long,
on that list, we
long
already
term,
talked
but
about- we
intraday,
talked a little bit about
we're looking for a
Palo
break
Alto,
to the low
and
side. And we were in it for quite some time.
I feel like
All
we've kind of
profitable in it.
covered what's
We're
going to
looking
end up
for a bigger
happening
breakout
in terms of the
until
upgrades and
we
downgrades.
broke
Usually I'll go
through
over one or two of those names
the
that
bull
might not be
flag
on the
that
list,
we
but I do
set.
want to talk about Marin, just because someone did
Now,
ask, can we trade
will
in
it
the
continue to move? Who the heck knows?
We trade in the pre-market.
But the reality of it is I want to be long
maybe
in
not
BA.
in
BA
positions
is
or
sitting
whatnot,
at
but you can see our
89.
positions
Now,
underneath.
Baba
I am in Marin. They had the
is sitting
integration with
at 80.
Snapchat.
$89. Baba.
Their advertising
I mean, you look at the long term for Baba, and you're at. I mean, look, let's go 5 years.
Optimize on
Break this to 3 year.
Whatever you think about
319.
Snapchat in the future, for Marin,
know,
this
you're
is
at a
what
support
Marin
line
and
here.
Marin supposed to pronounce it, I'm not sure.
We were at 26
that's good
back,
news for
what?
them. That's why they're gapping up. It is giving some back here,
Almost
but
a
holding
month
this
ago.
$2.10 range. So I'm
You know?
essentially just long in front of
So,
this 210. You pop
definitely
this,
in it
put
for
up a daily,
long,
that's kind of ugly. I'll
but
go to the
as you
15
can
minutes so you
see,
can have a quick look. If you lose one day, we
had a
bounced out of that
breakout.
$2 range, and that's what I'm looking at
We're
for
gonna
that
bet
floor.
on
Looking at
that, so
205 to 210.
There
can
you
see
go.
it has some
We're in it
trouble. We got
long.
through
We're gonna
240.
stay in it
Looking at the
long,
long in the
and
middle
we're
of
gonna
that
kinda
range, playing
see
some
what
other close
happens.
240, looking for a break of that 240
Let's
level.
see what happens,
which
guys.
could be some resistance, but it has sold
But
off.
overall
a bunch.
sentiment,
Moved a lot in the
BA,
aftermarket and come right back to the $2.
BA,
Yeah, I don't.
we're in long
so,
position.
again, on
We'll
that
catch
board,
up
I
on
think
it
Palo Alto
tomorrow.
is probably the name that was
This is
looking at
August
there. There wasn't too
23rd.
much else,
And we'll check our
involved there.
August 24th.
And just to talk
and
about
we'll
the
see
position
what
I
our
have on is
position
just
is. We're gonna
AMC
go back
against
and
those
just kind of
bottoms.
look
And
at
it's
it.
on the sticky note there. Yesterday we bottomed out at that 10:30. I'd like to see that test again. I'm bidding
right.
more. I'm bidding more at
Baba.
50. I'm bidding more at
All right,
20.
$27
and
to the
I want to let it
upside.
go if it breaks back down
Alright,
through
here we
10.
go.
So
Negative
AMC
$9.
today. Let's see what happens.
This one,
Ooh,
so
that did go to
BA is
90.
doing
Ooh,
pretty
that's
good
funny.
today.
I was on a
longs are
different
doing pretty good
gateway,
on
I
the
guess,
day,
and it just
so
touched 90. We'll see.
looks like
We'll
the
get 90s
market's
anyways.
switching
It's at
around.
84 now, so
down.
my next offer is at 90.
actually
Just
the
kind of,
Nasdaq.
actually, now that I look at this, I just put it there just because. But 90 yesterday had some
Nasdaq,
resistance
yeah.
levels before breaking into the downside. So I just put it at 90 because it's close enough to 11. I think we get an 11 push today.
Yeah, we're
and then
positive
after
on
we
the
get out of this
Nasdaq,
last
so.
one, I don't want to get out of any more.
Tesla
I want to be able to
crash,
hold this for this
Ford,
1150
bear
area
market,
right here. I think we can get to 1140,
Nasdaq
1150 for
falls
sure
1%,
on
then they pick
AMC.
it
And then
back up,
honestly,
so
I mean, why can't
reversal.
we get back to 1250 today?
Strong.
I think that yesterday
let's go
there was a
to Dow
report on our.
Jones.
I mean, we're going to go over AMC, I guess. So I don't want
Dow Jones
to
is
ruin
still
everything. So let's
negative
go back
for
over to
today,
Brendan
but they're
and
moving
go through
up,
our
so
watch list.
see
That
there.
is now Brendo being delivered to random
CF,
inboxes.
we want to go
Indeed,
short on
and we'll
CF.
continue to expand that as we were
And,
mentioning early on this morning, guys. Make sure
we did.
you keep an eye on your watch list. We're rolling it out
And
in stages.
CF
So the
is
first
sitting at-
batch started this week. We'll add another one next week, and then so on and so forth,
over here, CF.
right through to
Probably didn't move.
anyone and everyone who wants it.
Yeah,
Use a
man,
QR
it's barely
code that we'll
creeping.
throw up here in a second if we can. There, guys.
it
Not
hit a
putting you on the
high.
spot, but it is
wanna
going to be
stay in
delivered right to your
overnight just to
inbox
see.
starting right now. Hopefully some of you
113
are
on the
enjoying that
high.
already. A couple of things to note as we head
had
towards 9
jump
o'clock
up
here.
to-
It has been a bit of a mixed session over
what
in
the
the
heck, let's
European
stay in it.
markets as well. A couple of headlines coming out of Germany this morning talking about further downside action for a number of manufacturing companies.
Let's keep it in. Keep it in. We'll keep CF in. Keep BA in. Bob in. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Inflation side, though. That's the way the European markets look at the moment. Ethereum, Ripple still on here as well. But England, 0.7 for the downside. Germany, 0.18, 0.36 there.
So the bull flag is ringing true right now.
Positive right now, 0.7. Turkey leading the way down.
We could have more confidence in it. We could have made a bigger bet.
On continued inflation concerns, guys, for some of the European markets.
And we didn't.
It's the same
but we did still
conversation
get
we're
a
having
piece of
here
it.
as
65.
well as
I was
far
in
as
it
what
this
has
morning.
come
65.
in September
all day at
on
65.
the interest rate front as well.
You know, I just.
I love how that board we had like all the European ones that we had in there. We had Ethereum, Ripple.
Little shot to the downside.
I was like wondering if it was like Turkey prices.
Really just to kind of go over
I mean, it's just it's kicking the junk on Turkey there. But I think, look, obviously.
So, yep, I know I've kind of done this a couple of times. Nonetheless, I'm going to cut it here. We're going to check it back tomorrow. Timestamp here is at 319,
over there,
320.
Much more
So far, we hit the breakout.
It's like.
I do want to stay on, and I know it's difficult. This is trading, right? I mean,
you got the euro heading to
you want to get off, you want
lows
to
once
call it
again. The U.S. dollar is continually strong and doesn't seem like it's abating.
But yet you don't want to miss
So
the move,
that's going to
right?
cause some extreme
that's where we're
volatility.
at
And one of the things that's worth
Nonetheless,
watching
you can see the breakout.
net European close. When 11:30 hits, a lot of times, talk about the lunch hour session. Like a lot of times that can spark like bottoms in the
thanks for
market,
watching.
rollovers.
Come back, see us
Europe
again
will close
tomorrow.
in the U.S. Might level off and pick a bit of a direction there. A lot of times.